An Allied force of more than 8,000 men today tightened its hold on the Batangan Peninsula on South Vietnam's central coast, trapping an undetermined number of North Vietnamese and Viet Cong troops in tunnel and bunker systems. Yesterday, the Allies killed 23 of the enemy and captured 136. In the Mekong Delta, the Saigon government and the Viet Cong continued their struggle for the allegiance of the people. Here is a report on that struggle, some of it shown in captured Viet Cong film, from NBC News correspondent Bob Jones.
There is nothing subtle about Viet Cong village indoctrination. The communists carry signs saying they are taking over the Saigon government, and their very presence in the village is usually enough to convince the average Vietnamese farmer. The VC method isn't all banners and marching in the streets, of course. They also bring in skilled political theoreticians who know how to talk to farmers about local grievances in words calculated to move them to the side of the National Liberation Front. The people are promised that the time is close at hand when the National Liberation Front will emerge victorious and a new flag will fly over every village in the South. The government's answer to all of this has been to imitate the Viet Cong. It almost looks like the same man is running both sides of the program. Workers called Revolutionary Development Cadremen wear the black pajamas associated with the Viet Cong. The banner slogans are changed slightly to urge the Viet Cong to get out of Vietnam. The imitation includes entertainment for the villagers. In this case, it may lack in artistic quality, but it's good enough to hold the attention of the village school children. When Washington and Saigon designed revolutionary development several years ago as a copy of the successful Viet Cong program, the hope was that eventually villagers might find a spot in their hearts for the government of President Thieu and Vice President Ky and turn their backs on the Viet Cong.
The only trouble with the Allied version is that it has not worked. Like many other experiments out here, revolutionary development is now on its way out. In its place are expected American troops. The new theory is that revolutionary development may look good on paper, but nothing pacifies quite like old-fashioned military might. Bob Jones, NBC News, in the Mekong Delta.